They gather at the base of Taos Ski Valley and start getting their equipment organized. But they aren't here to spend a day on the ski slopes. They are here to spend a night in the high-altitude wilderness.
We're up here with Albuquerque Mountain Rescue, and we're going to go up and do some winter training, practice building snow caves. Of course, getting up there first. Some of us are going to be on skis, some of us are going to be on snowshoes, some of us are probably just boot packing, and go up there and test our winter gear out.
Snow caves, snowshoes, snowstorms. It's all about being cold and isolated on a mountain overnight.
We're trying to round everybody up and get everybody ready to go. Everyone's just kind of getting their stuff together, but it's time because we're standing around getting cold and not good to spend a whole lot of time standing around in this weather.
It is a touch ironic that these rescuers are putting themselves into the kind of situation that they frequently find others in. Others they are called upon to pull from the side of a stormy, frozen mountainside. As they begin the climb into the wilderness, they actually see the silver lining in a cloudy day.
It would actually be advantageous if this cloud cover stays in all night because it'll be warmer.
Cloud cover or not, it is cold as they make their way ever higher up the mountain trail. The mountain rescue members stay warm because they're working so hard in the battle against gravity. But there is no denying the squeaky sound created by the collision of ski against snow. Very cold snow. When they do make stops, it is often for snacks.
Food and water, lots of snacks. That's the way to get up the mountain.
And as promised back at the mountain's base, the snow begins. First it is light, blowing in the breeze as the snowshoes and skis continue the climb upward. But before long it is heavier, and the landscape looks more treacherous with the gathering storm. They're headed to the base camp about 11,000 feet above sea level. And in some ways, this isn't the end of the workout, but the beginning. Getting here was merely the start of the winter survival training.
We got our little lesson on how to build our snow caves, and everyone kind of went off on their own and decided to start building or digging.
But don't feel sorry for these team members trapped on an icy slope in a storm. They didn't just sign up for this, they treasure the opportunities it presents.
We definitely have a lot of equipment, but ultimately it's all about how you use it. So I mean, you can be as we all still make mistakes. We've all been here, we've all been in situations that we've been thankful we've gotten out of.
Videographer Kirk Loy took all of these pictures and in doing so became a participant in the survival exercise himself. And wiping away lens condensation in his tent overnight, he took a moment to reflect on the extreme challenges.
I just want to let you know this is the most difficult shoot that I have ever, without a doubt, the most difficult shoot I have ever done. I'm inside the tent right now, kind of dug into a snowbank in the side of the mountain. We're up about 11,000 feet. It's freezing cold, and it's just about impossible to even shoot anything in these conditions. Hopefully I will wake up in the morning.
There she comes. Morning, sunshine.
Hi.
Morning finally does arrive, and with the survival training clearly successful, it is time for a hot breakfast to celebrate. And time for a quick review of how the snow caves actually worked out.
These snow caves are just very, very quiet. Like, I didn't hear a thing during the night. I can't hear people talking out here. You can't hear anything. You're very sheltered.
She was proud enough of her architectural work to take the camera inside to give us a tour.
I have a pretty steep drop down into my cave and a narrow little doorway, and so you have to crawl in, and we've got the sleeping platform you can see and a lowered area where I'm standing. Here's where I set my food and water. And I had a relatively high roof because I found a little bit deeper snow than most other people. And So here's what it looks like coming out. I woke up to a big pile of snow out there.
This kind of training is clearly not for everyone, but if you are among the people trapped, lost, or injured in the high-altitude wilderness, you will almost certainly be grateful that the Albuquerque Mountain Rescue Team has been there, done that, and survived.